Hey everyone, today I've got your John Wick movie review. An ex-hitman comes out of retirement after some bad people took everything from him. As far as the story goes, John Wick had a wife until she died, and then she gave him a post-mortem present, a dog. It's a sad thing to hear, especially when he's trying to get his life back. He's got this attitude about him, but he's also trying to stay under the radar and just live a normal life. But then some gangsters emerge and they just do their worst. Damn shame what they did to that dog. That's what happens when some Russians are coming to America. See what I did there? So as far as the casting goes, you've got Keanu Reeves, who plays one of his best performances and goes all Matrix on anybody who tries to stand in his way. I thought, he was really good in this movie, and it's really shocking to see because you don't really expect much from him considering some of his past performances. I'm talking to you the day the earth stood still. I don't know, he was really believable in his role, and he was also badass. He was gun-toting and showing some hand-to-hand combat skills. So it was very Matrix-y in a way, but it was also just very stylish and cool. So it was very awesome to see him sort of branch out a little bit more, and he really stood out in this movie. So I really enjoyed watching him and his performance in this movie. You've got other actors in this movie like Willem Dafoe, Michael Nyqvist, Adrian Palicki, Ian McShane, and John Leguizamo. They all sort of either have a beef with John Wick or they're on his side trying to help him take down all of these bad guys. So you get to see that happening a lot in this movie, and it happens in probably the best and maybe gruesome way possible. I mean, it's just guns and blood splurting everywhere. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? I personally found it surprising, but I really enjoyed watching it no matter what. So the things that I did like about this movie, I really loved the faraway shot fight scenes. Normally, when movies do fight scenes, sometimes they play it really close to the chest, and they're very close up with it, so you don't really get to see a lot of the action. But in this movie, you get to see it all. You get to see John Wick coming out, killing people, and he really means business. And you just see all of that rage come out, and you see it in the fight scenes. So I thought it was really cool to see. It was very Matrix-y, but to another whole level. So I thought it was just very intense to watch. The soundtrack, to give an example, would be like the club scene, that whole scene that played out, and people are dying and people are still dancing, so it's crazy to see all that happening. But I really loved the score of this movie. I thought it was just very unique and added sort of a nice touch to the movie. But I really just love the way this whole movie turned out. I know I heard a lot of good things about it. Some people thought it wasn't going to do as well because Keanu Reeves isn't known to be the best actor around, but in this movie, he should definitely get a lot of recognition for this movie because he was just so badass, and I have a newfound respect for him. So hopefully when other movies that he's got coming out look just like this. I know Knock Knock is kind of like that. I call it the John Wick sequel. So who knows if his career is going to skyrocket from there. But I just really loved to watch this movie, and I would definitely see it again. So overall, John Wick was a really great surprise movie of the year. I really enjoyed watching it. I loved Keanu Reeves as well as the other supporting actors in this movie. I loved all the action and the violence and just the thrilling moments of this movie, and the whole storyline just was crazy. So I just really liked it for that. And I would recommend checking out seeing this movie if you haven't. Where have you been if you haven't seen this movie? It's crazy. but I really liked it. So I would give this 4 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of John Wick. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates. Come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.